Hey everyone, Jeff and Sarah here again. Hope you're all doing well. Today we are at the wonderful Rowhill Grange, Utopia and Spa. It's part of the Alexander Group of hotels and it's here in Wilmington in Kent. We're going to pop a map up to show you exactly where that is. So we're going to start the tour inside, but you want to stick around because one of the key features of this venue is the outside space. It's absolutely gorgeous, so stick around to see that.
Beautiful gardens.
Beautiful gardens. I'm going to pop some info below in the details all about the hotel with a link to their website and everything else. If you like what you're seeing and you want to see more venue tours, please do subscribe. And if you're a returning visitor and you've seen some of our other videos, thank you so much for sticking with us. Thank you for coming back for more. We really do appreciate it. Don't forget to hit the like button, and yeah, let's start this tour and enjoy it.
Enjoy the sunshine too.
Enjoy the sunshine, yeah, it's a nice day.
So starting our tour of the gorgeous Rowhill Grange today, right outside the clock house. Just wanted to start by showing you the gorgeous thatched roof that you've got here. It really is a pretty building. Lovely for your backdrop for your photos, and it's got that wow factor when your guests first get here. So we'll take a wander inside so you can see the inside space. So there's two options here of where you can have your ceremony. There's an indoor ceremony option and an outdoor ceremony option. So if we come indoors, as you come into the clock house, you come straight into this bar area, which is really nice for your guests to have a drink pre-ceremony while you're busy getting ready upstairs. We'll head on upstairs as well and show you where you'll spend your morning getting ready. So this is the Thatchers Loft, and this is where the bride gets ready on the morning of her wedding. So I'll let Jeff go in ahead of me so you can get the full view. And it's a really lovely little room for you and your bridesmaids to get ready. There's plenty of good facilities. Aside from the tea and coffee, you've got points for plugging in all your electrical equipment, hair dryers, straighteners, all that sort of thing. Nice big mirrors so you can see what you're doing. It's nice and airy in here as well, and we often say this when we're in getting ready rooms, how important it is to have good natural light so your makeup artist can see what she's doing. As you can see on either side, there was two little spots where you can get dressed and hang your dresses, so your dress and your bridesmaid's dresses. So that's nice that they've got these little tiny areas. More than one bridesmaid can be getting into her dress at the same time as well. You also have toilet facilities in here, just in the corner there. So you pretty much have everything you need on your wedding morning right here, and it's not only a space that's really practical for getting ready, but it's good for photos too. And get some nice photographs by the French doors, nice light coming in as I said before. So yeah, a really lovely little spot for getting ready on your wedding morning. So once you are all ready, in your dress, ready to go, either head downstairs for your ceremony or out to the gazebo for your outside ceremony. So we'll take a wander downstairs and show you the inside ceremony area first before we venture out to the gardens. So come on this way. So once you come back down the stairs, all your guests will be ready waiting in your indoor ceremony area, which is just through there, but you'll come through this door so you can come in and have your aisle from the back. So follow through here. Now this area in here is also your wedding breakfast room, but that will all be kind of sectioned off at this point in time, so you won't necessarily see that. So you'll just be concentrating on coming round here. And as you get to here, you'll see that this is your aisle and this is your ceremony room. Again, it's a nice room that looks really pretty when it's all decorated with chair covers and bows and your flowers on the top table. So yeah, as you walk up the aisle, you'll reach the top. Your registrar's table is there and you exchange your vows right here. So it's a nice room with light coming in from the side there, and also behind where Jeff's standing right now, you've got a nice light coming in, falling on you. So it's a nice bright room, even though it's quite small and cosy, it's nice and bright. So yeah, it makes a really lovely indoor ceremony option for if the weather's not so good. Or winter weddings, so yeah, it's a lovely little place. So when you finish your ceremony and you turn around and come back out, you would go outside, either back into the bar or into the grounds for your wedding drinks. But while we're indoors, we'll show you now the full wedding breakfast room. So you'd come back in here after your drinks reception, and this will all be laid out for your wedding breakfast. And you can see it's a really nice room. You can sit 120 people in here for your wedding breakfast, I believe. and looks really nice with a nice big top table. Always looks nice when you have the draping behind it. It gives a really nice backdrop for your speech photographs, and then round tables throughout the rest of the room. At the moment, this room is set up with your dance floor already in situ, but on your wedding day that generally wouldn't be the case until after your meal. This would be an area that would still have tables on it, and your dance floor and your letters and your DJ wouldn't be put there until after your meal generally. But after your meal, and you've gone back out and the room has been turned round and some of the tables cleared and the dance floor all set up, this makes a really great spot for your cake cut right in the middle of your dance floor. You do your cake cut photograph, everyone cheers you on, then your cake can be taken off to be cut, and then you're left to have your first dance on the dance floor here. So yeah, it's a really nice space for your dance floor, especially with the disco ball up there, all important to have a glitter ball. And yeah, it's a really nice spot for your guests to all mingle around the edge, your dance floor here, and then your bar is just where we came in, but we'll have a quick look at that before we pop back outside again. So heading back through from your wedding breakfast room back into the bar, you can see that you've only got this door between the two places, so it's really nice and easy for people to come and grab a drink before coming back to the dance floor. And you can see you've got a really nice big spacious bar, but places for people to roast their drink and have a little, take the weight off their feet out here. So yeah, this is a nice area to use throughout the day, whether it's your afternoon drinks or your evening drinks. So now it's probably time to head outside and show you some of the best bits of this venue. It's absolutely beautiful grounds and gorgeous gardens. So yeah, and the outside ceremony area, of course. So we'll head outside now. So here we are leaving the clock house. Imagine we're going to take the walk now as if you're going to get married outside. So you come out of the door and this is the way you would walk with your bridesmaids down towards the ceremony area outside where everyone else is already waiting for you. So walk this way and we'll show you the way that we're going to walk. We won't take in too much of the gardens on the way down. We'll show you that properly when we come back. So when you arrive at this spot, you're literally just behind these trees is the ceremony area. So you're nicely hidden here, no one can see you. So you can have a little stop here, get your dress all laying nicely. You can work out who's going in which order and line yourselves up in a line with maybe your bridesmaids in front of you. So yeah, so once you're ready and you've had that chance to take a deep breath, wander down here and to your ceremony area. So it's nice because as you get to this point and you just come past this bush here, this is when all of a sudden you see everybody and everybody sees you, and it's really nice looking from up here down onto your ceremony area. So you'll wander along this top section, and it's nice because the whole time you're walking along here, you're getting that kind of first glimpse of who you're marrying, or your guests are being able to see you. And then when you get to the top of the steps, you see the ceremony area open up in front of you. Have a little pause and then just take your time slowly down the steps, and you can see you've got a beautiful aisle laid out ahead of you. So walking down your aisle, all your chairs will come further back than the 2 rows we've probably got today, depending on how many people you've got. I think you can have 120 people for your meal, so your ceremony would kind of equate to the same. And your chairs would normally come back probably to about here with that sort of number. And then you've got a nice long aisle in between the chairs to walk down. And the gazebo looks absolutely stunning when it's dressed with flowers. You could have lanterns or an arch on the outside, and it looks really, really lovely, all decorated for your ceremony. So this is where you'd come and stand to actually exchange your vows with everyone looking, registrars in here. You could have one photographer in here with you, another photographer could be down the back of the aisle, and this whole area that you're in, the gardens are really beautiful. So it's a really nice sort of, it's a little bit of a sunken garden because it sinks down into it, but it's a really nice kind of secluded spot and really pretty place for your outdoor ceremony. So after your ceremony, you'll come back down the aisle with all your guests having that confetti moment, throwing confetti over you and wishing you well. And then when you get to the end of the aisle, it's a nice spot for you to kind of have a little moment, the 2 of you, everybody come to congratulate you before you head down into the lower gardens and grounds where you'll have your drinks reception. So coming down these steps, all your guests can follow on and takes you to the lower lawn, which is where your waiters can be waiting with champagne and canapes, and it's a good spot for you to have your photos along here. So just wander around and you can see the beautiful stripes that the gardener has put in the lawn. And then along here in this area, it's a nice spot for your group photographs, your family photographs, while everyone's having a mingle and enjoying the afternoon sunshine on the grass. So while your guests are enjoying your drinks reception, the two of you can wander off and have a few couple photographs. And there's a few really lovely little spots at different times of the year when different plants are in bloom, look really nice. So have a little wander over here to the Tranquil Garden, and you'll be able to, we'll put some pictures up on the screen to show what it looks like when it's at its best, when it's all in fully bloom, because it's a really spectacular little spot. But we'll just show you where it is, so you've got that idea in mind of where it is in the gardens. So up here you'll see these double gates, and that takes you through to the Tranquil Gardens, and it really is a tranquil little spot that, as the name suggests, where it's normally pretty quiet in there, no one's in there. And when this whole avenue is in bloom, it looks absolutely amazing. So yeah, a really great little spot for couple photos of just the two of you. So just along from the Tranquil Garden, got this nice little path that takes us up behind your gazebo and your ceremony area. But along here, this is always full of really beautiful flowers. And just around here, there's a little arch, which in the summer has got beautiful flowers all over it. And you can get some really lovely shots of the two of you in the archway. So we'll just give you a glimpse of that. There's the arch, but obviously you've got to imagine what it looks like in the summer. So we'll put some pictures on the screen so you can really appreciate how beautiful that little archway does look. So the gardens here are obviously quite big, and the lawn opens up quite nicely ahead of us. So it's always a nice spot where you could have lawn games, something like a Jenga to keep your guests occupied, or if you were having your drinks reception out here and you had a string quartet or a musician or somebody playing a little bit of music. It just makes a really nice atmosphere for your guests to enjoy the gardens, enjoy your little bit of entertainment that you've laid on. Sun's come out for us even in March, so imagine what this is like in the middle of the summer for a summer wedding. It really is a lovely spot to spend your afternoon enjoying your drinks just before you go and have your wedding breakfast. So just coming down here into this area as the drive comes through, but this area is really beautiful for couple photographs. As you can see at the moment, there's all daffodils through here, but throughout the year this changes and you have different types of flowers, so little white daisies. It looks really, really pretty. So it really is a lovely place to come for photographs of the two of you strolling through the flowers hand in hand. But as you can see, it really is kind of like a little magical woodland with the different flowers, and as I say, it changes throughout the year. So right now we've got these gorgeous daffodils, but yeah, when it's full of white flowers, it looks really magical. So just imagine the two of you wandering through here hand in hand, pretending your photographer's not there, getting some nice pictures of the two of you. And yeah, as you can see, it really is a pretty area with all these flowers. And we've come now into another little tiny bit of the garden that's just off of that front bit where all the daffodils were. And you can see there's so many little places here for photos that are just hidden away. So it's nice for the two of you to get some quiet time after you're married, and there's no shortage of photo places, but also it's nice for the two of you just to kind of get away from your guests, enjoy each other's company for a bit. So much of your day is full on with your guests. So yeah, it's really nice that you've got these nice little areas that the two of you can come and enjoy on your own. Coming back up from the lower gardens, past this gorgeous blossom tree, and you can see if you come back up here, this takes you now back towards the lower lawn and the clock tower. So that brings us to the end of our tour of Rowhill Grange, and we hope you enjoyed it. We hope that you loved the beautiful gardens as much as we do when we're here. Thank you so much for watching and sticking around to the end. And as always, if you would like to see more of our venue tours, please subscribe, ring the bell so you'll get a notification when we post the next video. If you've got any questions or comments for us, please do put them down below. And if you did like the video, give us a like as well on the video. So yeah, I think that's it for us today, and we look forward to taking you on another magical mystery tour around another venue next time. See you soon. Bye.